Hello beautiful soul, and welcome to my channel. My name is Elena, and in this channel you will learn everything around spirituality, personal growth, self-healing, and love and relationships. And in this video I want to share with you about types of relationship we have on the planet and how you can manifest the relationship of your dreams. So there are three types of relationship that we have, and they are karmic, soulmate, and twin flame relationship. And we're closing these cycles, and I want to share with you how you can do that and also give you some ideas so you know whether you're in a karmic relationship or in a soulmate relationship and how you can go from one to another. So karmic relationships are majority on the planet, and what it means is that you have some sort of a connection with this person that you meet, most likely connected to previous life where you shared certain experiences, and in this life you are going through experiences with this person where you need to learn the lesson and close this relationship, really distill the wisdom from the lesson, understand what it's like, and step into your power, step into your purpose, and come out of this relationship. Again, so many relationships right now on the planet are karmic, and usually this is the only relationship that people stay in, especially if you look at all the generations that are parents. There's a lot of people saying, well, this couple stayed for 50 years in their relationship, but really it's not about longevity, it's not about number of years, but more about what kind of relationship people have. Are they based on love, or they're based on other things like security or status or just sex? So karmic relationship, if you think about chakras, that we all have this energy centers through our body, karmic relationships are based on the lower chakras, the first three chakras. So whether you connect with somebody just for security, you settle in with somebody because a lot of people just get married and settle in just because it's a safe thing to do, not to be alone, but be with someone else. So you are very much connected on the first chakra. Some people get connected on the second chakra. There's a lot of sexual attraction. A lot of karmic relationship actually start because there's so much sexual attraction with someone, and you jump into this relationship only sometimes few dates after, sometimes few years after, realize that the only thing that's bonding you with this person is your sexual connection, but you really don't love this person, you really have nothing to share with them intellectually. He's not an interesting person for you to be with. So if you only connected on the second chakra, you're in a karmic relationship. Also, if you connected on the third chakra, where you just stay in a relationship for the status, or you stay in a relationship just for kids, or you stay in a relationship just because you don't want to be judged if you're not in a relationship. There are so many people, I know couples, I know women that post these beautiful pictures on social media of their relationship, but silently I know that they suffer. They're not really in happy marriages, but for the status, women stay in this type of relationship. Karmic relationships are really relationship that you connected with this person on the first three chakras. And whether you're in a marriage or whether you're just dating with someone, when you meet somebody who's your karmic connection, meaning you had previous lifetimes with this person, it may feel like you know this person because you just, you have this insane attraction because your auras, your energetic bodies recognize each other. So physically, you feel like you know this person before, and sometimes you feel, oh my God, this is my soulmate, or this is my twin flame, but when actually just a karmic connection. And very often people confuse when they meet somebody, and twin flames became so popular, this term became so popular because we're all looking for this one, right? Like we're all women, especially growing up through Disney movies or whatnot, we learn about having the one that we need to meet. And very often when we jump into these karmic relationships, we feel like, oh my God, this is the one because I have such attraction to these people, I recognize him. But in fact, in a lot of instances, there's actually trauma bonding. That's what it's called in psychology. But you attract to each other to learn a lesson, to trigger each other. And it's good when you trigger each other into awakening. You gotta really thank this person who came into your life if he became a catalyst event for you to go through spiritual awakening, for you to go through liberation, for you to go into empowerment. Because very often in a karmic relationship, the number one lesson that women need to learn is to step up, to say enough of this. I'm no longer gonna have somebody controlling me or abusing me, manipulating me. And women we kind of make these contracts on a soul level that we're going to attract this person that's going to trigger us into awakening, into us saying no more. I'm putting the boundaries, I'm doing self-healing, I'm doing my own inner journeys where I no longer want to attract this type of relationship. So if you attracted into your life a karmic relationship, a karmic partner who became a catalyst event to your awakening and healing, down the line, I promise you, sometimes later, you're gonna thank this person for coming into your life and awakening you. So again, some people confuse the twin flames, because twin flames also have this trigger, because twin flames also, if one twin flame was awakened and spiritual and another one wasn't, it's called matrix twin, if he wasn't, and this other spiritual twin awakened him, it could be a twin flame relationship, but it's only you who can answer this question whether that person is or not. And I'll share at the end of the video the definition of a twin flame and how you can know whether you're in a twin flame relationship or not. But for the most part, just so you know, only 1 or 2% on the planet are twin flame relationships. They are for very evolved souls, angels incarnated on the planet, star seeds that go through this relationship, because there's nothing more painful in the world than go through a separation with your twin flame, when there's so much love, when there's so much connection, and you have to go through separation to learn a lesson, to go through healing, to go through evolution. So karmic relationship, again, can feel like a twin flame, but for the most part, if you learn the lesson and down the line you forgot about this person, you moved on into other relationship or meeting your soulmate, for the most part, those relationships were karmic, and this person just came into your life to activate you at a certain level. So let's talk about soulmate relationship, because now, as I said, karmic is connection on the first 3 chakras. Now soulmate comes in, and this is the attraction at a heart level. Now you love this person. You have this unconditional person. He feels like your home. He feels like he understands you. He supports you. You have the same values. You have the same interests. You both love to travel. You both interested in having children. You both have a lot of similarities within you, right? You have this soulmate relationship because most likely you play those roles for each other. You were either partners in a previous relationship, or sometimes mother and a child, or father and a child, brothers, sisters, and you come back to play different roles for each other. But really, soulmate is relationship, the most harmonious relationship on the planet. I wish for everybody to be in a soulmate relationship, because in this relationship you really feel safe, you feel like it's home, you feel in love. And again, if you're connected on the heart, it means you're also connected on the first 3 chakras. So there is a sexual attraction, there is also a status, you have same values around money, you feel safe with this person, you build in a family, you build in a house, you build in a home. So soulmate relationship are amazing. And also as you evolve, because the real purpose of any relationship is for growth, for evolution. I feel like we all souls choose this earth, this planet Earth, as the most spiritual school we can ever imagine, and relationship is our hardest subject, and our partners are our most memorable teachers. So in a relationship with soulmate, you're also connected at your heart, and you're also connected at your throat, because now you also mentally, intellectually connected with this person. You have a lot to share, you have something always to talk about, to laugh about. And as you evolve, you also start connecting at your throat, at your third eye, which is your spirituality, which you telepathic with this person. You have the dreams about this person. And sometimes it's that this is where the twin flames come in, because twin flames connected on all chakras and the third eye and a crown, where you just feel each other. You just know what each other's going through. You in each other's dreams. When one feels bad, another picks it up. So you're very connected. So both soulmate and twin flame can be connected at the upper chakras as well. But at a minimum, when you meet your soulmate, you're connected at your heart. So if you're someone who wants to attract soulmate relationship into your life, what's going on with your heart? How are you with self-love? How are you with self-care? How are you with the self-confidence and self-worth? Because if you want to attract somebody and a caliber at a level of your heart, you have to have your open heart. You have to magnetize from your heart. And heart is actually 5,000 times more magnetic than your brain. So if you want to attract and magnetize, because we women, that's what we do. We have these receptive centers. We attract, we magnetize people into our life without chasing somebody, without chasing man. You want to attract man into your life. So when you are whole and complete on your own, when you know, and when you're in a soulmate relationship, it's not that he's your half of something. You're whole and complete on your own, and your soulmate, that you meet, he's whole and complete on his own. And 1 + 1 is not 2. 1 + 1 makes it 11. You just not completing each other, but you're making such a couple, such a partnership where you so much more when you're together. So if you want to try this type of relationship, you have to be very honest with yourself and do the inner work and see, are you carrying any resentments towards your previous partners? Is there any karmic relationship that you haven't yet closed, that you haven't yet stepped up and heal and really go through patterns that so many karmic relationships go to? Are you settling with someone? Are you really in a relationship just because this is how everybody else, just because you're afraid to be alone? Are you staying in a relationship just for your children? You really have to do investigation of yourself and see, are you really being in your creator mode? Are you in a victim mode? Are you just playing a murder, playing suffering for somebody else, or settling for somebody else? These type of relationships not going to work anymore, because we're really rising up collectively on the planet. That's why so many karmic relationships are coming to an end. We go through these, especially this year, I'm recording this in 2024, we had so many eclipses, so many things happening this year, so many relationships are closing. I have most of my clients come to me because they're going through a breakup of some sort. That's why I actually created a course called Exit Strategy, where I help women overcome heartbreak, overcome and leave karmic relationship, toxic relationship, and don't go back to those relationships. And it's only possible when you do a lot of your own inner healing, rediscovering who are you outside of relationship. Who are you when no one is watching? Who are you when you're just with yourself in those empty moments? Who are you who's just you? Do you know yourself? And again, think those relationships that became a catalyst event for you to step into your power, to step into your self-discovery, to step into your self-healing, because they played this huge role for you to do that. So if you want to manifest a soulmate relationship, I really invite you to do a lot of inner healing, to really attend to your own heart, attend to your inner child, understand that you are a divine being having a human experience, and all your relationships are here to help you grow, evolve. And of course, it's possible to live with soulmate, to live with a relationship where you feel like home, you cherish, you adored, you supported, you have connection and compatibility on all levels: physical, sexual, financial, emotional, spiritual, mental. You have something to talk about, something to share with, right? So I wish for every woman to be in a soulmate relationship, but sometimes it does take that inner work to do it first before you attract someone like this into your life. And lastly, I want to talk about twin flame relationship, which I mentioned are very rare, but because it's becoming this hot topic and people want to jump into this relationship, trust me, you'd rather be in a soulmate relationship, because twin flame relationship, they are beautiful. They are the most magnetic relationship, because these are the two, this is one soul that got reincarnated in two bodies. So your twin flame is you. It's basically he's you, your masculine counterpart if you're feminine. And for the most part, twin flame, they don't really have, it's hard to call them relationship. It's really a connection, because for the most part, twin flames, they choose these experiences where they're not in a traditional relationship, not just like get married when they're 20, have kids and like move on. Twin flames usually go through cycles of separations, and during those separations, they go through huge growth. And usually there is a divine feminine, a feminine part of the twin flame who's probably more spiritual, and there's a masculine part of the twin flame that is more matrix-like. So when they come into connection, when they come into relationship, they have this love bubble that they're in, because everything becomes so amazing. There's a huge, amazing sexual connection, telepathic connection. They're each other's mind. They finish each other's sentences. They're best friends. Everything seems like a rosy glasses. It's just amazing connection. But then they separate, because one of them or both of them have to go through growth. But for the most part, one of them has to go through spiritual awakening, his own healing and his own liberation. And usually one runs and one stays, one chasing when another one is running. I've heard of twin flame relationship with people that on a human 3D level, they seem incompatible. I know few couples where a woman in her 60s and a man in his early 30s. So it's impossible to really have like a traditional relationship, right? Especially if the woman is older and the man wants to have children, wants to have a family. So usually it's like, this is connection for this lifetime, and they say, well, maybe next lifetime we're gonna have a union, but they still connected in one way, shape, or form, because again, twin flames, they just have unconditional love for each other. There's nothing that can replace that. I also know twin flame relationship that live on a separate end of the world, or they have a very different religious upbringing, or they're just like, they're so different that it's like very hard for them to be in a traditional relationship, in traditional marriage. Or there's one of them that's already been married with children and have soul contracts that some of them have to complete. I know a relationship where a guy lives on another side of the world and he has a relationship with his children where he has to live like a few miles near them, and his twin flame on another side of the world. So it means she has to go and see him on the other side of the world. So what happens with twin flame is that they create these situations at a soul level where they're not in a traditional relationship. But what I'm hearing collectively is that perhaps this lifetime could be when twin flames coming into a union. Again, they're so rare on the planet. You gotta be an advanced soul to sign up for something like this, because it's excruciatingly painful not to be in a connection and go through separation with your twin flame. And for the most part, twin flames, this relationship is that one of them reincarnated and one of them becomes a spirit guide. You are being here in 3D, you could be connected to your twin flame who's in 5D on a higher dimension. He's your spirit guide. He's always support you. He always guides you. He always protecting you. And it's up to you to develop your spiritual abilities, your clairvoyance, your claircognizant, your third eye, your intuition, your clairvoyance, your lucid dreaming, so that you can connect with your twin flame on a higher dimension. So again, I can share this in a future videos if that's an interesting topic for you. But I really wanted to give you an overview of the kind of relationship you can have: karmic, soulmate, twin flames. And I just want you to understand that really importantly is that the purpose of relationship, wherever those relationships are, is really for you to grow and know yourself and choose yourself and be with yourself. First and foremost, when you are whole and complete on your own, any relationship becomes a cherry on top. You can be in a beautiful relationship when you are in a beautiful relationship with yourself. You are becoming the one for yourself. And if you are right now not feeling that you're the one for yourself and you need help, you need guidance, I'm inviting you to private coach with me. I have various programs that I'm running for women where they can become more in tune with themselves, with their bodies, with their pleasure, with their heart, with their intuition, get more connected with who they really are, rediscover who they really are. And if right now you're going through a heartbreak, recently going through heartbreak, I have a course for you that can help you overcome the pain, the fears of unknown, and really step into your power, go through your evolution, and step into your glow up era, your queen era, where you're in a relationship with somebody who loves you and who compliments you and who are just as high value as you are. So I hope this video was helpful for you in understanding the type of relationship. If you have any questions for me, please write them under this video, and I'll see you in the next one.